Hey guys, welcome to Buy Fix Flip. My name's Tanner. I do a lot of buying, selling, trading, fixing, flipping. I end up keeping a lot of stuff. I've had this channel for a while and I've been trying to think about what to do with it. I really want to get into doing this, pretty often. Lately I've built a couple diesel trucks, I've built a couple side-by-sides, four-wheelers, rebuilt CB550s, CB750s, you name it, man. I'm into everything. And I always mean to take videos. I start working on something and then my phone dies, or my hands are greasy, I don't want to touch GoPro or something like that. So lately I've kind of came to terms with I need to start taking videos of stuff. I think it's cool. I think there's a lot of things that I learned that I could pass on to somebody else, or a lot of things that people showed me, So anyway, basically, I'm gonna start posting a lot more. So I'm into Jeeps. I know a lot of people are. I'm into 1941 up till 06. I've had a couple 1941. I had a 44. I've had 52s. I've had a bunch of Willys Jeeps. And most of you guys, some of you guys may know 4x4 Fred from Dirt Every Day, Fred Williams, Rick Payway, those guys. Most of their stuff, if you ever look at the winch they have on their trucks or on their Jeeps, they're usually the old, worn 8274s. Usually probably the newer ones, 8274-50s or 70s, 50th anniversary, 70th anniversary. But I've had a thing for those. They're cool. I like old stuff. Old stuff works better than new stuff, in my opinion. Lasts longer. So I do a lot of buying, selling, flipping, trading, as I said. And I came across a Facebook post yesterday for I'll put a screenshot in here. Old worn winch for parts for $100. Had a couple pictures. I knew right away that it was an 8274. I knew right away that these winches go for at least $1,000 if they're working and up. So I messaged the guy a couple times. I didn't hear back. I even said, hey, listen, man, I'll come get it right now. I have cash. And didn't hear back. I had my girlfriend reach out, and I said, hey, listen, maybe, another message will help. So the guy messaged her back and said, hey, it's sold. I said, hey, send him an offer saying, do $150 cash. $50, that's 50% more than he was asking. So she sent it. He said, hey, this is for parts, right? I don't know if it works. She said, no problem. So I live local to the Tampa area. We headed down there 45 minutes away and picked this thing up. So I just got it in here on the bench. It's actually my home office that I've turned into a bench because, again, we're in Florida and it's real hot here. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you guys what I got. Haven't really touched it yet, so we will knock that out today. So here it is, guys. It's 8274, like I said. It's got 150-foot spool on it. You can barely see up here. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. You can see where it says 274 right about there. But it is gone. So I did have to look at the date code, JH9. Apparently the JH and the 9, they go off of, I think it's month, day of the month, and then year. So 9 means it's 1989, because it has a plastic receptacle right here. If this was metal, it would be a 79. But apparently after 1980, they switched to plastic, and they stopped doing this kind of dating, this JH, or letter number. They stopped doing that in 1990. So that shows me it's from 1989. You know, still one of the good ones. I really, like I said, I didn't even get a chance to check it out. For 150 bucks, I said, you know what, I'll take the risk. So, I don't know if anything's free. I don't know how well the brakes work. You can tell this is an 8274 rather than an 8074 because it has the free spool. I actually haven't even pulled on the free spool. Let me give that a pull. Okay. That works good. Nice and dirty in there. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Alright, got that stood back up. Okay, so my plans with this, I'm not really sure. Again, I do buy, fix, and flip a lot. You know, I know this is worth some money, but you know, a lot of me really wants to keep it, fix it up, and put it on something. You know, right now I don't have anything that small. I have a Dodge Cummins, and that's a 06 Mega Cab, so weighs a little bit more than 8,000 pounds this thing's rated for, with, you know, with four-wheelers and everything in the back of it. So I don't really have anything to put it on at this present moment. My RZR's, of course, you know, probably too small for it, but part of me wants to keep it and, you know, put it on a future project. Part of me also wants to polish this thing up and post it on eBay. So I don't know, I'll let you guys decide. Hopefully I can get some traction on this video and go through the series. I'm thinking about taking all of this. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. Let me check. Do I have a magnet around here? I could have sworn I have a magnet. Let me see. Let me grab this. Okay, perfect. Here we go. So, you know, just a little parts tray, but it is not magnetic. It's not rusting at all. Look, there's some rust in the bolts that did not spread, so I'm assuming it's aluminum. If it is, I think I'm going to pull these off and maybe sand them down, polish them up. You know, I've done a lot of dirt bike frames and CB550 frames and stuff like that, and engine casings, and I've polished those up pretty good. It's always turned out pretty good. So I'm thinking, I mean, I know it's pretty nasty and pretty roached in there, but I think I could probably get that off, hit it with some high grit and some polish. I know it's missing this. There's a little bracket that goes around this that just covers that also has two mounting holes in it. I found those. You can get replicas for like 125 bucks. You can get the real thing from Warren for 350, or something along those lines. And you know what? I don't even know if it works. So let me just start off and see if we can get this thing working. Give me a couple minutes and let me set up some stuff here and give her a go. Okay. Got jumper cables here. Positive and negatives. Hook them up. Double check got that right. Okay. Got the jumper cables hooked up. Let me grab the trusty old multimeter. See which one of these has power. Find a decent ground. That has a little bit. Let me see. Where's a better ground? Looks like I just can't find a good ground. But this one's showing some voltage here. Let me get that set up so you can see it. Okay. See, it's showing up to 4 volts. I'm rubbing this across rusty metal here, so I'm assuming that's got to be the good one. I don't know how good the battery is I have it connected to, but you know, there we are, 5.6 volts. So I think that's the power, and it looks in here like they're really only, yeah, it won't focus. There's only 1, 2, and 3 that have metal inside of them. So let me see what I can do here and get this thing going. All right, grab some wire. All right, got a spool of wire. Make a little jumper. These are the coolest. I love these. Looks like a little bit too thick. Cut a couple of these wires out. I'm just snipping off half of this to make the gauge a little bit higher. Let's see. Okay. So, I was getting voltage in this one. Like I said, there's only 2 other ones. So let's see here. Okay, something happened. I think it arced out one of the positives or negatives. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, so that rotated backwards. That's spooling out. What about spooling in? Hell yeah. Well, looks to me then like we got a working Warn 8274 for 150 bucks. So like I said, guys, then I'm going to start cracking into this thing. I'm going to get the top case off and pull this bottom case off, pop this cover off, and pull that motor. Whether I do that all in this video, I'm not really sure yet. It's already a 13-minute video and I don't want to bore you guys to death, so I might just make this a part 1 introduction to, you know, the Warn, and me being back on the channel. Actually gonna follow through with this one, and we'll go from there. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I guess check back for part 2 of disassembly and see what's on the inside of this thing. Thanks.